you are a people's person. You deal with people every day, so perhaps you have a better perspective. And you being a reader as well, perhaps maybe we can also borrow a little bit from your intellect.
Okay, I think firstly, let me say this. Reading is reading. It's emphasized now because we don't have access to a lot of books. You can read a book and not learn anything from it. It can be a funny book. It can be, you know. The point here is whether we are able to read or not. Right? I think I'll come to that point maybe if it doesn't hit at the moment. But because we emphasize on reading so much. For an example, personally with me, if I look at my identity right now, I think what I've read that has influenced me accepting who I am now in my journey would be written by Azola Goy. So she was talking about how you need to be reflections of times of where you find yourself in, right? Not being afraid to start anew. How she's 39 and you know how she's living in a world where you need to be having this when you're 39 and all of that. But what she has captured for me that makes me is that she says my greatness comes packaged, not so neat. Right? And then that is how I come to appreciate all the individuals that I teach or I facilitate knowledge with each and every day in the morning. Yeah. Right? So every time I'm in that space, I understand that there are dialectics. You know, when we are in the classroom, there's a human being before there's someone who's coming to read a book, or there's someone who's coming to learn. And that's how we're able to understand each other as human beings. Simple as that. It doesn't. That's why I'm saying there's certain dynamics that are not as. They are not impactful that much, but it is because of where we find ourselves in. We take up reading so much because of the illiteracy in the country and the effects of all of that. But the reality is, if you want to speak about personal identity, I want to challenge. I don't want us to sit and also have conversations where we agree with some of the questions that come through as if they really do shape. I want to challenge you to say that if we're going to speak about individual or what shapes us as people in person,
yeah.
You find someone out there who's stealing cars and all of that, but the very same person, I saw this in a Facebook thing, the very same person cannot even write his name, but he's glorified Kokasi as this type of a person. Oh, this is. It goes back to, you find kids admiring but Basona, and they're not going anywhere because of the lack of education and because of the illiteracy rate in the country.
Yeah.
And their only way of being, of finding themselves in the society is them being criminals, because once you have access to good education, it means you have access to economic participation. Because you are able to speak, it guarantees you doors to go somewhere. And we know the financial economics of how identity or how the economics